All right, guys, so this is part B of the Unit 2 test, which is on converting quadratics. So this will cover questions 3 and 4 from the test. So similar to question 3, we are given an equation in vertex form, and we are asked to rewrite the equation in standard form. Now remember, standard form is y equals a x squared plus bx plus c. And so in standard form, we no longer have these parentheses that we have over here in this equation that's in vertex form. So the first thing we have to do is expand those binomials so that we can get rid of the parentheses. So x minus 5 squared is going to be x minus 5 times x minus 5. So we're going to double distribute here. So that's x times x minus 5 minus 5 times x minus 5. And that's going to give us x squared minus 5x minus 5x. So again, I'm just distributing here. And then negative 5 times negative 5 is a positive 25. So when I combine my like terms, I get x squared minus 10x plus 25. Now, don't forget that we still have 2 more numbers that we have to include in this equation somehow. So once I've expanded my binomials, I now have an equation that looks like this. So now following the order of operations, remember we have to multiply before we can add. So we have to distribute this 3 before we can add that 8. Remember that k is what gets attached to the very end. So even when we distribute that 3, we get 3x squared minus 30x plus 75. And now we can go ahead and include that 8 or add that 8. And we get y equals 3x squared. This should have an x on it. Minus 30x plus 83. And that is our equation in standard form. Now for the next question, which is similar to question number 4 from the test, we're given an equation in vertex form. We're given an equation in standard form, and we are asked to write it in vertex form. Now, remember, vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So if we're looking to write an equation in vertex form, we have to have the a value and the h and the k value, which are the vertex, remember. The vertex is h and k. Now, the a value is already given to us. It's the same a value from standard form. So we already know that a is equal to 3, but we have to find the h and k value. We have to find the vertex. So to find the vertex, remember we have to find the axis of symmetry, or the x value of the vertex to start with, which is x equals negative b over 2 times a. So a is 3, b is negative 12, and c is 5. So x equals negative b, that's going to be a negative 12, divided by 2 times a, so that's 2 times 3. So negative 12 is a positive 12, divided by 2 times 3, which is 6, and 12 divided by 6 gives us 2. Now be really careful here. I just saw some very simple minor math errors as I saw people simplifying this, maybe with the negatives or with the multiplication. Some people might have said that like 2 times 2 is 2, or 12 divided by 6 is 6, just silly things like that. So be really careful with the simple math part of this. So to find the k or the y value of the vertex, we have to now plug in this x value to our original equation. So we have 3 times 2 squared minus 12 times 2 plus 5. Order of operations, the exponent is first, so 2 squared is 4. Negative 12 times 2 is negative 24 plus 5. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 24 is negative 12, plus 5 gives us negative 7. So we now have a vertex of 2, negative 7. So 2 is our h value, and negative 7 is our k value. So we're now just going to take these values and we're going to plug them into vertex form, giving us an equation of y equals 3 times x minus 2 squared minus 7.